Alaska, the last frontier, the land of the midnight sun, the 49th state, and a trip that we've been extremely excited about sharing with all of our friends, families, and all of you subscribers out there. So join Sam and I over the next few weeks as we take you along with us through some of the most spectacular sights you'll ever see, including some giant waterfalls, ancient glaciers, abundant wildlife, and so much more. So come on board the Norwegian Bliss with us for an entire week. We'll be showing you everything, ranging from room tours to dining to the amazing views outside our cabin and everything in between. So if you've ever wanted to see what an Alaskan cruise is all about, you won't have to wait much longer. So enough talking. Here's the beginning of our vlog, day 1.
Go away? You ready to go away? Yeah. Say hi. Say hi.
Woo! So before we could hit the road and travel nearly 3,000 miles away, we had just a few small things we had to accomplish first. So first things first, we had to get our bags packed and loaded up. Easy enough. Second, we then had to take Bryce and Zion for a little drive before dropping them off for their week-long vacation. And lastly, make the nearly 1-hour drive out to the airport to board our plane headed to Atlanta.
Alright, here's what Samantha packs for a week-long trip. 70 pounds and 30 different changes of clothes. Hopefully I don't fall through the floor. Hopefully the plane takes off with this. And here's my bag. 7 days of outfit. Come on, dude. You're done. Just kidding. Mine weighs more than hers. We're at like 45 and 49 pounds here. So yeah. Flight attendants are gonna love us today.
As you can see, the dogs were not too thrilled with our actions. And next up, it was Bryce and Zion's turn. Definitely the most difficult part of every major trip we go on is leaving the boys back, even though they seem to enjoy their vacations as much as we do.
Started humming a song from 1960. Just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves.
You ready to go see your friends? Huh? What? You alright? You gonna make it? You gonna make it? Look at you, Zion. You look like you're ready to go. You look like you're ready to go.
Regretted step finished. We just dropped the dogs off.
Yeah, the worst part of traveling is always dropping my boys off, but they do seem to enjoy it. They've been going there pretty much their entire lives, so.
They really do like it. They come back home and, I mean, yes, they're tired, but they're happy. They're not, no kennel cough, no nothing like that we've seen previously when we take them to boarders. This place is family-run company. They have a big old site.
Never had an issue. So.
No issues.
But yeah, so step 1 complete on our journey to Alaska. We're gonna head on home and put our bags in the Jeep and head on up to the airport. So the next time we talk to you, we'll probably be there. So
yeah, so stick around, keep along with us on our journey, and
we'll see you at the airport.
see you when we see you.
And finally, after dropping the dogs off, we had one last major hurdle for the day, and that was to make it to the airport, where we'd be flying from Pittsburgh to Atlanta and then Atlanta to Seattle. It was truly a journey in itself. So after a bit of a drive, a little traffic, and one park and ride later, we stepped foot into Pittsburgh International, which would get us that much closer to Alaska. Say cheese. And just like that, liftoff. Our journey out west had begun. And in just a few minutes, it seemed, we popped out of the clouds and the city of Atlanta greeted us from afar, marking another step of our day one journey complete. We landed in Atlanta in what seemed like a few minutes, deplaned, headed for the next terminal, and before you know it, we were back 30,000 feet high, flying over the Rocky Mountains towards Seattle, over 2,000 miles away. Here's a quick view at the Rocky Mountains as the plane headed over Colorado. You can see some of the snow-capped mountains some 30,000 feet below the plane here. I thought this view was pretty interesting. If you notice, there's a lake there in the foreground. That's actually Yellowstone Lake, and the plane was flying right above Yellowstone National Park in that shot. Here's another interesting shot. You can see Mount Rainier there off in the distance as we entered Washington State. Three time zones, 2 flights, and 3,000 some miles later, The journey to the journey was nearing its end. We've been chasing the sun all day as it headed west, and as we landed in Seattle, it was nice enough to greet us with a beautiful sunset. Alrighty, well, 2 flights and 2,000 plus miles later, we have finally arrived here in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. You can see the airport is just right over the hill here from our hotel. But yeah, what a day. Literally on a plane pretty much all day. We went from Pittsburgh to Atlanta to Seattle, and now we're here.
Yeah.
So now it's time to unwind. Our anxieties have finally kind of cooled down, I think, a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna go grab a bite to eat. I don't know if this is gonna be like a standalone episode or if we're gonna add this to tomorrow's festivities as we board the boat and show you the room. So if this is the end of the episode, make sure you like,
Leave us some comments.
subscribe, and check us out on Facebook and Instagram as we continue our Alaska cruise series, I guess we'll call it. We'll think of a better name
As we go through.
here. But yeah, anyway, signing out from beautiful Seattle. Maxim Outdoors. Peace.